All right. Good night, good evening, good morning. Let's do this. Plan of today. I started to do a Trello to keep track of things. So let me just open that up. So I have different options for the alpha. The update of model of Chris Cromer, test visual virtual height fields, STEAM core data. And what I want to do today, I need to think. I should think before putting the camera, right? What to do. What is relevant that is a must for the alpha? Definitely the progression of the levels. I work already in new animations for the jumps. Now they look better. Forget this fat guy. I need to fix it a bit more. It's just a temporal test for one of the characters. But the jumps of the ancestors now, they are more weighted, as you can see. They do better jumps. They feel more natural. Yeah, I think the jumps now, they feel way more natural than before. Yeah, way better. I think that's completely done. I don't find. I'm wondering why they choose to jump at the same time. That's something that concerns me a bit. Like, very weird. Come on. One extra jump. You can do this. Nice. I like it. So yeah, they also dodge way better now obstacles. Yeah, it's way nicer. Oh fuck. Okay, maybe not always. There is always a little bit of a risk. Alright, so one of the things I want to do is to do pair animation for multiplayer, which is always a pain in the ass and is one of the most complicated parts in doing a combat system, is the pair animations, and way more complicated again, multiplayer, because you need to sync the animations and that's always complicated. However, I accept the challenge. And even if I don't have animation yet, I can start prototyping the idea to see if it's gonna work, and depending if it's working or not, I can pivot to one kind of animation or other kind of animation. So to test that, we are gonna remove these guys. I'm gonna bring my Sentinel. It's definitely bigger, and we are gonna put it around there. And now we are gonna design a new ability, almost from scratch, but I'm gonna use one template. That is gonna be the ability of the ancestor doing the close attack. Is this one? I don't know why. Okay, and this is gonna be ancestor grabs, or whatever. Yeah, grip. No, is the name grabs. Meh. Okay, so we got this, and we are gonna build from here. So the first thing I want to do is to create a new tag, and this new tag is gonna be called AI is, fuck it, I don't wanna get crazy with naming convention. So this is the new tag, grabs. Okay, cool, we got that. And what we want to do here is to remove this and remove this and remove this, and I want to put the attack A temporal, just to see if it works, as a very low speed, as a 0.5. This is just to prove that everything is working. So now we need to do two things. The first thing to do is go in here, and in the ability system component, we are gonna grant him a new ability. In fact, we can change one of his abilities, like for example spear, and we can do the grabs. So that's granted already. The next and final step is to implement that. Hey, Rotten Barbing Artist, how are you, man? Good night. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I work always during this kind of crazy hours just to get some extra focus, I guess. It's better for my mental health. You know, no distractions, no interruptions. Just me, the music, real creativity. Super cool, in my case. So I want to add to the behavior tree of the ancestors, of the sentinels, which is this one. Rather than now using this ability, which is the mid-range attack, I'm gonna change, actually not this one, the close attack, which is gonna be mid-range, not this, close attack. So this close attack doesn't exist. It's gonna be now the grab, AI grabs. If this is used, hey Matthew, how are you? Hello. So if this is called anytime more than that, I need to remove it. That's mid-range for attack. I'm reading the tags. This is basically what activates the abilities. This is the jump. Why is doing a magnetic bomb? This is incorrect. This shouldn't be there. Because this ability is pure melee. That's correct. Could be this one. Okay, close attack, no. We do grab. Again, I don't have the animation, but I just want to see how I would do this. Because it's gonna be complicated. Again, grappling and wrestling animations, they all work so fucking nicely on single player games, but on multiplayer, it's a big deal. It's a massive deal. It's, I would say, one of the hardest things you can imagine for multiplayer. There are tricks to do this though, but that's what I'm gonna try to do. Tricks like client authority, synchronization, a lot of prediction. Is the problem is because it's a combat system, you don't want to do many tricks. You need to be careful with that, because otherwise cheating, you know. So yeah, let's start with that. No, it's not 5.1. 5.1, as you can see, is in pause right now because I needed to stream. But yeah, I downloaded it. I actually got Unreal 5.1 since 1 month ago or something like that. I tested already. The problem is there are some dependencies that I need to change in some C++ classes, so that's gonna take a couple of weeks. But the good news in terms of the alpha for the beta testing is that I don't need Unreal Engine 5.1 anymore, and the alpha is gonna be released with Unreal Engine 5, and that's gonna happen very, very, very soon. Very soon. These things I'm doing right now is a branch of the alpha. So these things is like something that most likely won't be in the alpha. So it's like a step forward in the future, and the alpha is almost ready to be tested. I just need to polish a couple of things, but it's branched out. So the project already has 2 branches: the playtest branch and the main branch where I work, but it's not yet ready to be tested. Like for example, this crappy AI is not gonna be in the game right now. But anyway, it's there. So okay, what I wanted to do now, basically this is working, so I don't need to test more. What I want to do is to grab the character in the moment I'm hit. So let's see, how can we do this? I can't promise this is gonna work. I got a couple of ideas. Obviously the quick way is to attach the capsule and disable the input or stop the character movement, but we need to see what is gonna happen first. So now we got this ability there, and what we want to do is on damage, actually here, we need to go here. This is the damage sphere. Okay, that's correct. And that is correct. If it's a player, yeah, it's complicated because I do an array of different actors that they are hit. This is basically saying any actor in this sphere is gonna be hit. So usually a grab should take only one of them. I'm gonna omit that. So basically here, after the validation and when we send the damage, this is where the logic should start. And this is my friend. So I hope I got, do I have the hero already cast? Yes, I do. I do. But sorry for the chaos, eh? No. This is myself. So I'm gonna cast here. I could do a payload event, but I'm gonna cast temporarily hero character, because I need to know the capsule. And here I want to hero character, yeah, I want to get a capsule. And here is where the magic or the hey Vinny, how are you? Here is where things could happen. And it's fucking scary. Attach actor to component. Expect anything, okay? The parent. No. Attach actor. That's interesting actually. I kind of like it because if that's the case, maybe I don't need to cast. But I have my concerns. And the parent, if I have enemy character here, which comes there, and we got it there, we can take his mesh. This is gonna be the parent, the socket name. We are gonna go to the sentinel, and the socket name is gonna be I was attacking with the right hand, correct? Wait, I think hand R actually. We're gonna copy hand R, okay, and we are gonna put that here. Now keep relative, no, we want to keep the wall in everything. This is not gonna work because, well, and I guess it should snap to target actually. Who knows what is gonna happen, okay? It's gonna be horrible. I'm just warning you. It's gonna be really bad. I know that. But I need to understand first. So that's one thing. The other, I want just to make the sphere a bit bigger because this animation is bad. So let's try this crap. He didn't hit me. He didn't hit me. Okay, I'm attached. It's funny though. Okay. I felt exactly this was going to be the first thing to happen. Let's keep the word. Let's keep the word and let's keep the word. Oh shit. I'm in Narnia. There we go. Yeah, you see, it's very bad because. Okay, so let me understand this. Oh man, this is too beautiful. So basically, I'm flying. This is quite interesting. I'm thinking different ways of doing this because, oh, he gave up. Oh, I died. All right. Yeah, organizing skeletons and sockets is always a pain. I'm gonna do this differently because I don't trust too much the what it means by actor. I'm gonna cast here to hero. I'm gonna get the capsule. Attach component to component. And the parent is this. The socket is this. I'm gonna keep the relative. I'm just a little bit confused. Oh, but okay, let me see. And this animation, oh wow, what is going on now? Okay. Definitely not that. It should be keep world. So the capsule component is the target. It's not a snap. I wouldn't say it's a snap. Though might be, eh? Oh yeah, I want to 0-0. That's my feeling. I went to 0-0. Okay, that makes a bit more sense right now, even if it's crazy. I'm big. I'm as big as him because the scale change. And also it's becoming crazy, which is not gonna help me too much. So in order to test this properly and slow, I'm gonna change the animation to 0-1 to understand even better. Now this should keep world, I guess. And this I think is a snap to target. Like that's what it should be, I believe. Okay, this is a holy fuck. Okay, it's not a bug, it's a feature. It's oh, just kill me. Beautiful. Okay, let's try to fix that crap. So yeah, it's the real thing. It's the finisher of the game, actually. Let's do something in the ability. In the begin, set rotation rate. I guess it's in the movement. Yeah. I want to put this to 0-0 so it doesn't rotate and I can focus better in what is going on there. Oh wow. Why rotates? Why he rotates, dude? Fuck. What the fuck? Stop that shit, dude. Okay, let's do this. Let's put the dump AI. And let's make him to do the grab. And let's wait here forever. He shouldn't rotate unless... Oh, I see. Okay, one second. I see the problem. Yeah, this is the logic that they have. They have movement AI logic here, which allows them to rotate very fast. So yeah, let's put that in that way. It's a meteor. It's a fucking shooting star. What the fuck is doing? Okay, one thing I'm noticing is going. It's going farther and farther. It's going farther and farther. Which gives me the idea or the clue or the fact or whatever that I think something is going on in an additive fashion the more time I wait, and could be related with my input that I don't have. Why on hell the more I wait, the crazier I become, basically? It's a good question. Snap to target is not working. Keep relative is not working. This should be keep to world, and this should be keep to world, and keep to world the scale. All should be keep to world. That's what makes more sense, in my arrogant opinion. Holy fuck, man. What if the problem is... What if the problem is that collisions are exploding? What if collisions are making this to explode into pieces? That could be a real theme. And gravity and so many things. No, something else is going on. Yeah, collision profiles. What if I do something different, and rather than taking the capsule that also fucks with roots and gravity and many other things, I just take the mesh let's careful, because yeah, this is two things here. Detach from component. This is gonna be hardcore. Detach from component. I think automatically calculate the relative transfer such the detached component maintain the same world transform. This could be. This is a long shot, eh? Wait. Okay. No. This is a very long shot. But worth to test. There we go. We got it. Wow, he came in the air. That's actually interesting, right? Okay. Let me see again to understand this better. Come on. Fucking stupid animation, man. Okay, it's working in terms that it's completely attached there. The rotation is weird. I'm wondering if now I can snap it. Yeah, this is starting to make more sense. Actually, it would be so fucking cool that the enemy, the sentinels, grab you and smash you against any close rock. Rather than smash you in the floor, that is what you expect in most of the games. He just literally takes you, runs to you, and fucking smash you against a rock, you know? And in that period of time, the second player needs to kill him or to open or to shoot to the arm. That's a cool mechanic. And it's not even a boss, but it could be nice to have that mechanic. Like, this guy grabs you, puts you in the air. I mean, this guy is not big enough to grab you. But once he's grabbing you, he is gonna find a close rock. If there is not, maybe he's gonna try to the floor. But if there is a rock, he's gonna run towards the rock, full speed, and smash you against that. Any chance to pass which player bone to be attached to his hand so he grabs you by the hips? Yeah. Not a way of offsetting this, of course, but you can do many things, like creating a socket, and that's it. So, for example, I mean, again, this guy is very small. I'm gonna do a second guy that is gonna be bigger to test this better, even if maybe I'm not able to get it. But what I can do is to do the following thing, and it's quite interesting, this workflow, by the way. A good tip if anyone is playing around with sockets. I'm gonna go to the sentinel. I can do here in the hand, of course I'm gonna do a socket. That's the first thing. And this socket is gonna be a grab socket or grab. Yeah, grab socket. Okay. Okay, we are gonna copy this, and now here we are gonna use that as instead the other. So if I go now to the ability, I'm gonna put that socket, and now what we can do, and this is what really matters here, it is to wait him to take me. Okay. It's gonna be complicated, but we can do this. Man. The problem is because this happens in a tick. We will do it, we will do it. Okay, I need to win the fit. Again, all this is to know what animation we need to put. This is because I don't have more animations. Okay, let's do something, because otherwise we will never do this. Let's put the radius 400, something like that. Wait, no. Okay, and now we're gonna put a slow-mo 0, and from this position here I can go here and I can do basically here. I can minimize this and I can do this. I imagine that the the animation is correct, the fist is closed. You know what I mean? So with this you can have full control of the offset you need there. And you can put here your own animation and stuff. So you can save this now. Alright. And now even you can keep playing from here, to be honest. So there we go. He has a new toy. Oh man. So now if I play again, this should work. Then maybe there is a problem with, let's see, with no, he grabbed me well. The only thing is I'm not really happy about not doing this with a capsule. This needs to be done with a capsule. That's for sure. I'm thinking the problems of doing this with a capsule, and I think it's because let me see if I find something. I think it's because I'm adding input, or is the input is sticking. I can try to disable input. Attach actor to component. Nah, but you see, people only do like weapons, and I don't want that. Attach actor capsule. Oh, let's see this. My guess, wrong answers. Oh, and this is yeah, I read this, I think, actually to do my custom C++ classes. Let's try again with a capsule, and let's see what we can get there. Because I need to do this with a capsule. I think the more I think about it, because later otherwise I need to reattach that. So let's see what could be failing there. What is the blueprints? What are the blueprints? All right. So let's go back here and let's think about this. We want to attach actor to component actually. The problem is, first let's get here the GSC controller. Let's disable input to avoid any potential problems there. We disable the input. This is why I have a spaghetti basically, because I'm always experimenting. So the target is this, and now we want to attach actor. Oh, there is no actor to component, correct? The target is this actor, the parent is this, and we want to snap him. We want to keep the world. I don't want to weld simulated bodies, I believe I don't want that. I can promise you what I want, but I'm not sure about that one. I know I don't want to get killed, so I'm not gonna connect this. And the socket is the graph socket. And my guess is that it's not gonna work because some relative issues, but it's just, I will find a way at some point. Yeah, what is exactly this? I would like to understand it better. It's a relative. It looks. Wow. What is failing there? I'm actually attaching the actor to a component socket. Is snapped to the target. I'm gonna keep the world, but I think it's not gonna make any difference. I think it's not related with simulation neither, because otherwise he will just fly away. I hope it's not related with simulation though. But yeah, I can try maybe, yes. Set collision to disable. I mean, doing this should be more than enough, but we can do it again. We can profile. I think it's null. I don't want to update overlaps. This is just a capsule, I believe. I'm falling like in gravity? Wait. Wait. It's weird. At least I'm not falling. So that's already an improvement. Where I am. Yeah, it looks like an infinite overlapping, infinite attachment, right? Could be, actually. I mean, now, okay, it's flying mode, there is no collision. Oh, sorry. Let's skip world again. Fuck, I'm not sure, man. Snap to target is the one that makes more sense to me. Rotation, no, doesn't make sense. What is that? What is that? What could be that? What could be that? What could be that? What could be that? It's like a kind of accumulative. The more time I wait. It's in flying mode. I disable the input. The collision is null. Scale is not relevant. It's not relative, no? I mean, that would mean to go to 0, 0, 0. Well, actually, doesn't matter because it's the parent. It's funny. I mean, the behavior keeps going to the moon, but it's doing the same thing eventually. I mean, we are doing a space game. Can you check the capsule parenting in game running? Oh, that's good. That's a good, yeah, a good idea. But yeah, before that, let's make it. I think so because basically the camera is moving. and the camera is attached to the capsule, but let's don't trust anything. Ooh. You are right. What is funny is that the camera I see. Let me see this slow-mo to understand better. Correct. I think the camera no, the camera is in the caps. The pairing is the capsule. Why the mesh is not? Many things are happening here, eh? Many things are happening here. So the mesh is still there. I mean, the capsule, the hierarchy is still exactly the same. But the capsule is here. I'm assuming this is the capsule, no? Yeah. This looks why oh, this is moving. What a mystery. Capsule and component, capsule and actor both are moving. Oh, wait, careful here. Yeah, always is a problem, all these transforms. And no, what I'm thinking now, okay, no collision is okay. Snap to target. I think the problem is related of the possession. I can try to unpossess the character, but that brings me new problems in other. I think is because seeing that I don't move there is because this capsule can't get attached to anything because I'm controlling, the controller controls the capsule and is overriding that constantly. I think it's a matter of possession again. Yes, I need either to unpossess, which is one option, to lose the possession, but that breaks gameplay fully, or to detach and reattach. I need to. I think detach is gonna be the winner. Yeah, let's detach. We want to detach the capsule from the actor, and we want to attach it back to the root, which in this case is this, and most likely this is only has a transform scale, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Oh, it's not even that. There is no transform on this, I believe. So that makes the things easier. Is there a copy location node? You can just, make a variable and save it locally in your own actor. Yeah, I can do like helpers, external helpers, but I believe detaching and reattaching might work. What I didn't check never in my life is actually this. I believe the motion comes from. Oh, this is quite interesting. The actor has exactly the same motion than the capsule. So wait a second. Oh, it's gonna crash? Or what the fuck? So if I do this and I put this there, this mirrors. If I move this and I put this here, this is interesting. So it's not additive, it's the capsule is king. Okay, let's test it. I mean, the quickest way of testing this is going to the character and put it there, but just because we got this glass here happening, we are gonna disable the input. Why not? Disable the collision. Why not? Detach. I mean, it's not detached from component, it's detached from actor actually. So the capsule here, it has detached from component, but it's not true. This is gonna be very broken. I'm not gonna attach. I'm gonna first detach and then we see what we do. So we are detaching the, let's remove the mesh so we don't get crazy. Okay, so we are detaching just the capsule. Let's try that. Oh, fuck. Okay, this is good. It's actually good. It's actually good. It's a good start. And then we take this. What the fuck? Okay, let's see. Just disconnect this. Okay, this is very weird. Why the skeleton? Why the skeleton? Why the skeleton goes? Why this is happening? I'm gonna start cleaning up stuff. I want just to detach component, and I'm just detaching the capsule component, not the mesh, only the capsule. That's only the capsule. So if that's correct, I shouldn't see a disconnection. Okay. What the fuck was that? Okay, I think maybe it was something not well connected there. Okay, that basically that doesn't, detaching the capsule doesn't do anything. I believe. Because it's the parent, so basically it's the same than I can get the transform. Okay, this is doing nothing when it's the capsule, so we I can try. I don't want to try this one, man, but this is not cool. Hey, Pizzola, how are you? If we unpossess and then we attach actor, I think the problem is the character blueprint. It has a controller attached and the controller decides everything. I could disable the controller maybe. What is your problem here? Okay, attach actor to component. The actor is this one, the parent is this one, the socket is this one. We are gonna snap it. There we go. Okay, the scale is okay. That's because they are colliding, and now the scale is the. Okay, it's the possession. So this brings some problems. I need to deactivate. I don't want to unpossess because that's insane. The amount of shit that can generate. For repossessing, it's gonna fire a lot of crap. Hey, Hawalari, thank you so much. I'm also inspired at the people that gets inspired, so the inspiration is mutual. Okay, so that's basically the problem and the solution. No, this is just the problem. This is not the solution. I don't want by any means to unpossess the character on CRETE for things you can't even imagine. The amount of architecture in the game mode is related to the possession of a character. Unpossess is mentally insane. So I need to go to Google. Alternatives to Spanish omelette. Alternatives to Airbnb, to Uber, to HRT, to Sky TV, to Center Parks, to YouTube, to Bread, to rendering, to gas central heating, to eBay. Alternatives to unpossess Unreal Engine. And surprises will come. Fuck me, man. I really don't want to go through this. What can I do with the controller? What magic that is not unpossessed can I do with the controller? Great. Possess and unpossess. Super useful. I really don't want this. Okay, let's think. So the thing is because the inputs? No, it's because the controller. But I don't want to remove the controller. I want to deactivate the controller. Thank you for giving me so many options. Thank you. Man, can you... Should be something in the character class. How? Okay. I want to freeze the player controller. Should be a function to do that. May you do a character creation tutorial? What do you mean by character creation? You mean like modeling, like design from 2D to 3D animation, or you mean like I do a lot of methods depending on the. In my case, for example, the 3D part, I delegate that. I don't do tutorials. I do live streams most of the cases because I need to work in the game. So if one day you catch me working in characters, like for example, I was today working on very silly version of one of the new characters, which is Cromer, but again, this character is a bit and sometimes I work on this a bit, but not always. What is true is that it's gonna do a Patreon. That doesn't mean anything at this moment, but it is true that at some point I will do a Patreon that hopefully will be something cheap, and it's not with the mentality or the aim or goal of selling tutorial. It is with the mentality of building CRETE. If I get any cash or money or something, all 100% will be to the investment of CRETE, period. As you can see, I live in a small tiny house here in London, and all the fucking money goes to pay the rent and to work on this and to hire other artists. So the idea is to do a Patreon, and maybe there I can do a little bit of more tutorials, but again, right now no tutorials here, neither in Patreon. I'm just thinking about different options, so we'll see. Hey, thank you, Hawa. And again, I'm not asking for buying anything at all, and if I can always put the videos on YouTube, maybe a couple of months later to give a little bit of exclusivity to the people that go to Patreon. But I'm thinking about methods of giving back at the same time I'm able to make the project a good balance of common sense. Oh yeah, no worries. No. I feel really awkward and uncomfortable. I'm just saying, like, I don't do tutorials because it's something that takes a lot of time. So I thought about a solution like, okay, fair enough, takes me time. So let's do a Patreon where the money doesn't go only to do the tutorials, but also goes to the project itself. So I think it's a win-win because this funds the project and this also provides content. I mean, to be honest, I can show you what I was doing a bit on the background. Oh fuck, I'm not logging. I was just preparing the website and all the stuff, but right now for some reason I can't join. Oh, sorry, I think I don't have it now. It's in the other account. But yeah, I will do stuff. Yeah, I saw Scorn. Fun point, I saw Scorn after we started CRETE, and of course after we did the Cito Yuna. Yeah, it's biopunk. I mean, it's completely based in HR Giger, one of my biggest inspirations. So I think they are doing an amazing job, full respect. I know their story. I know they did a Kickstarter that didn't work the first time. They fought for their idea, and in the second time they made it. So hats off, full respect. I think it's a great project. Now we need to see how is the gameplay. I don't know, but full respect. I think it's something interesting to explore. It is maybe not my style of biopunk, but it's definitely something fresh, surrounded by fucking robots, sci-fi, cyber crap, and all these things around. I think it's something fresh to go to the sources, to the real original creators like Giger, and offer something completely fresh and new. And that's, again, that was my full effort in what I did with the Cito Yuna. I just wanted to do something in this era of giant robots, Godzillas, superheroes, and other crap. I crave for something that is okay. What the fuck is going on? And I love Scorn because I think they are betting for something interesting there. So yeah, respect. Thank you so much. It's a matter of taste. The pitch of Crete is what happens if flesh meets apple. What happens if you make something disgusting as rib cages, organs, and you make beautiful sculptures with that. It is the philosophy that you can make horrors look beautiful. I think we are not scared about monsters, creatures, demons anymore. I think we are scared about beauty and about humans. And if you hide the horrors and the disgusting blood and ribs and stuff in a shell of beauty and harmony, that's way more fucking scary. That's way more fucking scary. That's my opinion. That's the scariest creature is a fucking human with a very dark inside that can do whatever. So yeah. I know, sorry man, I go deep sometimes. It's very late and I just go deep, but yeah. Why you tell me this? Can character setup on? You think it's related? Let me read about it because that's a good point. So what is the default? The default but it's in the character movement. It's in the character? Oh. Okay. But I guess this is in every single you think this is gonna so I can try. It needs to be in the capsule. And it needs to be yes if I do something different. But I'm not sure if this is gonna be a solution. If it is, ma'am, give me your paper. Almost. It started good, eh? There is something interesting though, if I compare this with the previous one, right? It's funny. Horror look beautiful. That's more interesting and artistic than just gory horror. Much more intriguing. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's more or less the plan with CRETE. Even if these guys are now like crazy, but they're still humanistic. Oh shit. All right, party. Phew. Man, the unpossessed is so important here that let me just rewind. Let's unpossess. Let's put this here. Let's go here. And let's keep order. And let's try to analyze slowly. Yeah. So he's colliding with me, but that's okay. I think that's not the problem. So now here we are gonna divert in different options. What if I take the movement component oh man, why is it so complicated? Okay, and I deactivate it. What is gonna happen? Because actually I don't need to move. Unpossessed does a lot of crap. For example, I mean, more than what unpossessed does is what possess. No, it's not. What possess does. Possessing on CRETE does a lot of shit, basically. Many things in the character happens on the possession of the character. So you can do whatever you want with possess and unpossess. But one of the things, for example, is that you don't have control of the camera anymore. You don't have any control. You just lose the control of the character. So somehow I need to find an alternative to unpossess. They are gonna say disable input, keeping the same camera, possessing a new pawn. They are gonna say blend view target. What about the grabbable component approach? You mean like having a copy of the character or something like that? I mean, right now, attaching the character while it's possessed is not possible, no matter what component. And you mean to use a parent from the capsule as you can't do that in a character blueprint. The pawn is gonna be always the maximum parent. That's how they work, so it's not the way. I know, I have in my head different ways of doing this. I can manually do the attachment, because at the end of the day what is doing the attach component is ticking, and that tick I can just force it. with a class on tick. I can't do that. I just don't want to do that. I'm just angry because this should work. That's one thing I don't like about these questions and answers is, okay, I'm gonna shut up, but it's like it's very hard to find information that how you know, big companies work. This is what YouTubers and people experiment, and that's what I'm doing right now. I need to know. Yeah, newbie target. I knew it. Someone was going to say that shit. So the problem is the controller. If I am possessed, there is no problem, meaning that the problem is the controller. What functions we got with the controller? I can't deactivate the controller. Sorry, I need to repeat this until I find something that makes sense. So if I disable, so this is inside input. Alright, okay. What is this? What is this? Set ignore move input. What is this? What is this? I know nothing of rigs or what you want to achieve. Can you ragdoll your character? I did that even without ragdoll. I did that detaching the mesh, and yes, it's gonna work. The problem is all the logic of the character, the parent is the capsule. So if you do that, what you're gonna see is your camera stuck in the capsule, and the mesh going with the hand, no, outside the frame. Of course, you can detach the camera as well, reattach the camera to the mesh, and then reattach that. But you can do this in many ways. I mean, in my head, I have like 2 or 3 ways. I'm just trying to find a way that is not an overkill, and I need to worry about, you know, capsules, relative transforms, recording, saving the variable and put it back when it's finished. This is basically your method. It's gonna work pretty nice for ragdoll falls and things like that. But I need to move the capsule, like more similar to Shadow of the Colossus. You are moving the character in other characters. So so I need to move the capsule because I need to keep track, because maybe I add extra logic of gameplay once you are on the top. For example, shooting. So I'm curious about this one. I want to read before I get excited. Set ignore move input. No, we decide, we agree that disable input is not gonna work, right? Yeah, unlocks. It's gonna be unpossessed. I don't want to unpossess because I want to keep the logic. I am pretty sure we are very close. But not close enough. Only disable. Or only unpossessed. Target is controller. Give me something, please, to So why disable input doesn't work? What extra thing is doing the controller? Oh. 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 Use controller rotation, Joe. Let's remove this temporary. That is a little start. Yes, it's not working, but as you can see, the crazy rotations are gone. I'm also seeing collisions. Okay, I'm attached to him. We are moving forward. And now it's easier to debug. It's killing me against the floor actually. And it's interesting. I think we are closer, but definitely what are the options in the pawn? Only this, okay. Congratulations from Madrid, gracias. Thank you so much, JMC Linux. Thank you, I appreciate it. All right. One step forward. Let's remove any potential extra distractions that could be now happening here. One of them is the collision. Okay, so let's navigate there to there, and let's see what we get here. It's interesting that the snap to target is not snapping a shit, to be honest. I don't know if it's because the gravity, I can remove the gravity as well as a little test to see. Could be that, I don't know, inertia or character movement. It should be. We are having improvements. We don't know to where. What I want to know is if the distance what is your problem? Where is my fucking capsule, dude? Oh, it's there. It could be the socket transform now. I kind of agree. Because yeah, they look in the same distance, correct? Let me see if there is a difference or not. It's the same distance, correct? I just don't want to get overexcited. That's why I'm super analytical right now. This is what scares me. Is the rotation... You see these rotations? This is not exactly the socket. This is a weird gimbal rotation or something that I'm not thinking. I was even thinking, could be the full body IK? Alright, that's a collision of who? Okay, let's take the mesh as well. Man, this is so many things to consider. Get mesh. Oh, did I deactivate the collisions? Actually not. So you go there, you go. Okay, this is okay. Disable collision. No collision. You go basically there, and for the capsule, exactly the same. No collision. What? Oh, fucking stupid me. Capsule, no collision. Alright. Yes, I'm gonna test the socket. Sorry for the spaghetti, so you can see things are getting convoluted. We can test the socket. He's fat, eh? There is something interesting. Man. Something else is weird. I can offset. I'm gonna offset right now. And just... There is something that doesn't feel connected. But yes, and the distance is different now. Let me just get grab again so I can debug this better. There is something off. What is my capsule? What is my capsule? You know what I'm thinking? No, I'm thinking shit. I'm thinking that could be the full body AK, but I would see... What is my fucking capsule, man? Honestly. What is my fucking capsule? I think the problem is... What a theme park. Flying mode. But where is my capsule? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's put colors. We love colors. We need fucking overexpose, please. Yes. glow a lot. I would be happy if you glow like crazy there. But you won't glow, right? Hey, hey, hey. I love shots in the dark. Let me see. At this moment, any shot is a shot in the bright. Okay, let's try that. Maybe something related with the root motion. Sorry, I didn't make. No, it's completely fair point. I'm not reusing root motion there. I want to make this visible. You know, sanity. Let's see the things more clear. So we don't get distracted by other things. This is the first thing I should do. I don't know why I didn't start there. Hello, I'm a CRETE character. Maybe now if the... And where the fuck is the capsule? Okay, there's thing. So unpossess works. Unpossess works. Unpossessing the character works. Now, what is interfering? What is interfering? What the possession is bringing to the table that blocks that. Yeah, it's like King Kong, but King Kong wrong. King wrong. Man. Fucking Jane. Jane goes nuts there. I'm just annoyed that my capsule goes in his own terms. Man, what the fuck? The camera is in the capsule. I don't know what could be happening here. Oh no, oh no, I'm falling. Man, I need to be faster. Come on, come on. Oh my god, oh yes, nice. Oh, that's the capsule, okay. I still see the capsule. Let's make some speed. Oh, the capsule was with me all the time. So trippy. So I see a rotation here. Okay, let's don't snap. Let's think different. think many things are happening, not just one. And I think the reason why with unpossessed works is because all the things happening stop happening at once. But I think many things are happening, not just one. This is not gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna put hand. I don't know. I'm gonna put head. I'm gonna put word. I'm gonna put, sorry, snap. Yeah, I can check that. Relative mesh location. Yeah, but if the capsule doesn't work, it doesn't matter. You know. And the funny part here is I'm attached to the head, which you know something I'm thinking. Maybe because we are working not with components, we are working with actors. And just what if I put none? That's one thing first before the flying, because I see like kind of additive, different pattern. Joder, tío. We are moving forward. We are moving forward. This looks promising now. We are close. We got this. And it's gonna be beautiful. So, post-mortem. The problem of why it didn't work is based on two things. And a little test to showcase this. Why it worked. This is the character, by the way. It's a copy I have. This is a character that is not gonna be possessed, okay? But it's a character. Why it worked with unpossessed? Basically, because if the character is not possessed, the movement is not possessed. As you can see, this guy is not falling anywhere. So basically, the movement mode is defined by the controller. In the moment I change that manually, not to fly, but to none, then I can attach that to anywhere. And the reason why the distance it was changing is because even in flying mode, you can hold things completely in a position. The correct way of doing this is none, because fly has inertia. So now this is gonna work. This is gonna work. It was intense, I'm not gonna lie. I was like 2 steps away of giving up for today. I will keep trying, of course, because this is something I have to do, but I was about to say fuck off. And I think the clue was to see how the rotations were a bit different every loop of the animation. That to me was like, hold a second, that looks different to me. And that was because the movement was on flying mode. On walking happens something which is falling, on falling falls. It needs to be set on none, which is equivalent of not being able to move, but you are still controlling the character even if you don't move. For example, the camera, abilities, whatever you want to do there. So that's the solution. So now I can just bring my mesh back, finally. Super happy. Let's put Demian, if you don't mind, as character so I can fix better distances, and then most likely tomorrow I will do the motion capture. So yeah, same thing here. You see this character is there, but if I don't possess him, it's gonna still floating forever. So yeah, there are no tutorials. One of my mantras, but apparently I'm not the only one that is using this mantra. I saw people on the Discord of Unreal Slackers and stuff that in their description of the nickname they say don't watch tutorials. Tutorials are very dangerous places, man. Very dangerous places. I would say that, without exaggerating, either in VFX or in game design, and again, I'm sorry how this sounds, I would say that 90% of the tutorials, they teach you how to do something, but they teach you in a way that is not gonna be able to scale in a big production or in a big game or in a big movie or in a big... It's gonna be cool for your little experiments, but when you scale the project, you realize that all the things you did there were not good for your game in the end run. Of course, you need to start somewhere. I think it's cool to iterate and to do things, but tutorials are very dangerous places. The best place is going to the training of Unreal, and the problem there is that you are gonna miss a lot of things, like grabbing characters and stuff. But yeah, apparently putting the movement to none is the only way I know right now of doing this. This is not just that, I need to be careful now of replication. Anyway, let's set up this. I think we are ready to get grabbed. And once we are grabbed, we adjust the correct position. Okay, so now we are here. Look, the full body IK working on the leg. So crazy. That's really cool. Oh, that flipped there. Ah, it's okay. I'm not doing this now. Okay, so let's put this on 0. And now, as before, we go here. It was socket, grab socket. And because I'm in the camera, I'm possessed by the camera. So let's go outside. And it's cool, because I can control the camera. It's gonna be fucking cool, I tell you. So now we can move this. In fact, the correct way of doing this is gonna be to lerp. Between just in a half a second or even just a fraction of a second. So now I can see how it looks from the camera. And basically, if I play now, yeah, and here I can put any animation. I can do whatever. Right now I can do whatever. Okay, let's it's nice to see the full body. Okay, doing magic. Oops. Okay, let's. I'm gonna put it here, otherwise I'm gonna be forever. I'm confused a bit, to be honest. I know. Usually it's like this, but usually, no? Like like something that usually happens, no? Oh, I see. It's because the character is also doing shit. But yeah, it's like this, but more there. Yeah, the character is moving. Okay, so tomorrow we will do motion capture of the grabbing plus me trying to get rid of a massive hand. And also we need to do the ending. So this is the second part, which I don't know if I want to do now, to be honest. Thank you so much, Vinny. The second part, okay, it's gonna complain about this. By the way, I'm waiting an email from Steam as well. I have to check. It's kind of urgent. No. Okay. Yeah, I was reading about NFTs and crypto games. They are banned on Steam. Of course they are banned. They are gambling machines. What do you expect? Actually, is there gambling on Steam? slot games, I mean. Okay, there are a couple of gambling games, I didn't know, on Steam. But yeah, following those rules, again, NFTs, crap and all that stuff, no wonder why it's banned on Steam. If you want to keep the reputation actually Steam always had from the first day, even if it became more like, hey, thank you Pizzola. I think it's a good move to don't allow these games on these platforms. You don't want to grow your kids around NFTs. It's the last thing we need in the society right now. I think we have another priorities more than having an NFT and sell it. But yeah, it's kind of worrying and concerning the amount of crypto bros trying to do crypto games out there with crypto shitty art. It's kind of alarming. I don't know if it's gonna really penetrate the market. I hope people taste prevails, but I also understand that people love to own things, even if it's a fucking digital crap that we got a blackout means fucking nothing. So I don't know. I was reading about that. I was watching a lot of videos about that. I'm keeping myself quite informed about crypto games and all this stuff. I got offers about CRETE becoming a NFT bullshit. I got chats with people. I got job offers where all the job offer is very cool, but in the very end they mention crypto and then I don't answer just because of that. So it's everywhere. It's everywhere. So oh yeah, slow-mo is very good, but it's only gonna work on standalone. It's not working on the client. And also, if you want to test other things like, for example, time lapse or how the things work, you can do the slow-mo in this way. So slow-mo works in both directions. Oh, I'm grabbed. So I do this a lot to test the time, the daylight, the dynamic weather and things like that. A lot. It's very useful in general, either for slow-mo, adjusting sockets and pausing the game to check something specific, the state of the things, or to fast forward to the game state, like something happens in the minute 5 and something happens in the minute 10. In my case, for example, you are in the tiles 10 minutes, in the minute 12 there is a rib cage flying from the sky that is gonna give birth a creature. So I don't want to wait 12 minutes to see that. I just fast forward there and I see how that works. Which, by the way, is one of the targets I need to do for this week, the flying ribcage animation and end of the level and kind of the nemesis someone mentioned. I don't know, were you the one that mentioned the nemesis? But yeah, we need to work on the nemesis. Yeah, right? They are asking bullshit, right? On emails like, hey, dude, I got some crypto and I was thinking that your game is cool to be millionaire, and because I don't have talent I want to put my bitcoins and crypto kitties into something, and I thought your game is a good place to do this, bro. When they start with a bro in a fucking official email, it's just to kill yourself, man. It's like, what the fuck is going on the world right now, man? What the fuck is going on? I think like there is a lot of fucking empty shells out there that they don't even went to a fucking museum, they never end a fucking book, they never enjoyed a good movie, and they think all the references come from fucking games in the last decade, and they don't understand there is a history of art there. So I don't know, I think that we are in a moment that the art in general and the society is in a very low moment in general, and this happened in the Middle Age, that basically we came from classical era and classical art to Middle Age art, and obviously we forgot proportion, we forgot perspective, we forgot composition, we forgot color scheme, we forgot many things, and then we recovered that in the Renaissances. I think something going on is similar is going on right now, similar to postmodern art, but in the game and movie industry. We are not having Spielbergs anymore, we are not having Kubricks anymore, we are not having Finchers anymore. we are having a ton of fucking shitload out there in games as well, which is worrying. And the game design of the models is all about fucking ownership of crap that I don't give a fuck, and the game just fucking sucks everywhere. They treat you like fucking dump, and it's so worrying, because kids are educated in this context, and that means that of course they are gonna love that, because we are very shapeable creatures. We are we are gonna adapt to any kind of aggressive marketing they do with us. So of course we are gonna want crypto fucking doggies. So yeah. So that's my rant of today. It was a big while without talking about crypto crap, so I'm glad that I put my crypto crap rant outside. So, you know, maybe sometimes when someone thinks about sending an email about doing a crypto business, they save their time and I save my time, and I don't need to read that email. So everyone is happy. We move on. Do your crypto shit in your way. I will do my own stuff in my own way. We can be friends. We can't just work together. Because at the end of the day, I fucking love art, and I think this is destroying art, destroying the importance of having art in our life, to communicate, to evoke, to provoke, and to inspire. And if you are doing this because you want to be a crypto bro, congratulations, man. You are 1 in a million. Congratulations. What I was going to do, this is like I saw an email with my left eye reading, and I read NFTs, and I just got like triggered by that. Like, this is fucking incredible. This can't be happening. And I didn't open the email, of course, but it's like I'm bored and tired. This reminds me this kind of pyramid schemes that the more they repeat their crap, the more you feel detached from them. It's like, you know, when I go to the metro, I have like 2-3 people always stopping me about telling me things, which is okay. I know they want to save the world, but imagine these people that stop you in the street to put money in whatever, which is a good cause. Imagine that, but in the other way around, for fucking neoliberalism. Imagine people stopping you in the street telling you, yo, I got an investment, yo, let's get millionaire. Fucking neoliberalism kids there betting crypto crap into crypto games, which has no fucking future, because basically people want to play games, you know what, because they want to play games, not because they want to earn money, not because they want to get millionaires. They want to play games because they are trying actually to avoid and to escape the crazy neoliberalism we are all living right now. So they got their fucking couple of hours a day to disconnect, to play a game, single player, multiplayer, I don't give a fuck. Imagine that those 2 hours now they are invested in, you know what, more neoliberalism. It's a fucking insane spiral. It's stupid as hell. It's not healthy for the brain. NFT has declined in my opinion, in your opinion, and in the facts. Basically, 97%. That's the exact number. %. What is gonna be the new thing? I don't know. No fungible, no eatable, NET. I don't know. Crypto doggies? I don't fucking know. But we will spiral this down until we realize that people want art to disconnect and to be immersed in worlds that they are respected. I don't want to go to watch, I don't know, Star Wars and see fucking Homer Simpson NFT in the middle of a Star Wars movie because someone got an NFT that now is tradable between different games. So I don't give a fuck, man. So, I would love to see one utilitarian project, just one that proves that NFT can provide any extra value that cannot be provided with a normal database, as has been always done. something that says, yeah, this is something that makes completely sense, something that is safer than any security system with a good database, that is not destructive with environment, that makes something utilitarian in not just normal utilitarian, that is useful more than any other system out there. Something that says, yeah, okay, this is better than the other. Something that says, this is improving any system that we got already. Security to avoid replication in, for example, concert tickets. How many successful stories we got about that? Why you can do that with a database? With a good database. Okay, I see an article here. I will read this article. I don't see a single reason why a database can't do this. I can do this in Unreal. I mean, it's a database. Ah, you mean to resell tickets? Well, you can do many ways that is not even using NFTs. Don't bring real world bullshit to where people go to escape that. I can understand and share the frustration. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's just my opinion, but it's growing more and more on me. And you know why it's growing? Like 1 year ago, when all this shit started, or even not even 1 year ago, man, time flies by. I was more in the position of, I don't want to intervene, I don't want to say a shit, I don't want to say anything. But right now I'm noticing that if you don't speak up, evangelists speak up for you. And these evangelists are shaping the public opinion by repetition. This is basically if I tell you, I don't know, smoking cigarettes every day is good for you. And I have a tobacco company. Obviously I'm gonna say smoking is good for you. And I'm gonna go to LinkedIn and saying smoking is good for you. There are some cases where smoking is good for you, and I start repeating and repeating. If you are a fucking doctor that you know that smoking is not good for you, and you in the very beginning you say, you know what, I don't care, let kids smoke because who cares, right? But at some point that maybe affect you because you are in a house with people smoking because one day someone says smoking is good, and now you as a doctor are surrounded by kids smoking around you because you shut up at that moment. So I started to notice that these people want to talk about that because they need to protect all the invested crypto they put on these games, on these movies, on these fucking NFTs, blah blah blah. And they need to put value by repetition, by evangelizing, no? Don't shut up. It's the moment to say, no man, I don't want this. Tell me a fucking NFT art that has more fucking value than any of the history of art we got out there in any museum. It's impossible. It's just a fucking inflection of something that didn't make sense, and now it just exploded. 97% of NFT trades fell down in the past few months. Of course. There are many bad stories around NFTs, like exploitation, like outsourcing to get fucking cryptocurrency in undeveloped countries. It's horrible stories out there if you think about it. So yeah, we need to be careful with all this fucking technology that is gonna save our asses. Do we need this? That's the question. Do we need this? Why? Just put me a reason of why. And if it's only to resell a resell tickets problem, with all the disadvantages bringing, I say no way. If NFT was a thing, Epic would have brought ways into Unreal to facilitate it. I agree, and that's why Mojang Minecraft said NFTs promote exclusion and not inclusion, and that's completely right. We are doing the fucking stupid, rich kids being able to get specific things and poor kids being able to have less things, and that's kind of sad. That's neoliberal. That's why the reason we are in trouble now in many ways. So NFT is not helping the environment, NFTs is not helping the community, NFTs is not helping empathy, NFTs are not helping art. NFTs are helping small individuals that they are speculating with that and they are trying to get a very quick grab of cash. Once that was done, the bubble explode, it will come another bubble, it will come another and another bubble one after the other, and the story will repeat. Little few will get money, the rest of the people is gonna get frustrated, they are gonna lose money, they are gonna be scammed, they are gonna waste their time, they are gonna waste their saves. So it's up to you, man. Yes, you know, investors. Of course, I understand that situations like Argentina, you need to invest the money in something that has a bit of extra value. But I think crypto is not a very stable value, right? So better buy gold or silver or whatever, or dollars, whatever. Dollars look strong this year. The ambient occlusion is baking or just lumen? This is lumen. The ambient occlusion is not baked. But the first step is to keep people apart to control them better. Oh, I agree. No, I understand the Argentina has this problem with the deflation of the currency. To be honest, I know it's not a comparison with the pesos, but the pound this year is dropping as hell, which is cool because I got fucking dollars there for the Epic Mega Grant. So to me it's like nice right now that the pound is weak, but I understand that you never know and you need to put your money in different baskets. That is one thing. You can bet a bit with money, you can bet a bit with crypto, but this fucking evangelization of crypto is gonna be the future. Dude, you don't know what is gonna happen fucking tomorrow. Don't tell me about the future, man. Tomorrow we have a entire country with problems of water, with problems of droughts, with problems of fucking tornadoes. Don't tell me that this currency is gonna be stable because you don't know. You don't know a fucking solar storm that can come and starts destroying servers. You don't know what are gonna be the new challenges. We got a fucking Putin going nuts, going crazy. We don't know. So because you don't know, just keep a good balance of facts and stop telling me this is the future. The future, there is no future then. The only thing you got now is what the fuck are you doing to save your ass, to try to help your people, to try to help others, and to try to make a better world. That's what really matters, not your fucking selfish neoliberalism actions. So yeah. Okay. I got angry. You are pulling me words, and I read the words, and the words make me like touching a wound, you know, like I want to say things, but I got really angry with this topic because many things, man. We need to wake up a bit. We need to wake up. We need a second renaissance. We need to open our eyes and do good things, man. Good things. Okay, I saved this. I don't know what I was doing. So this worked, right? What was the... okay. Okay, the second part of the test is basically going here. They should invest this NFT money into better working conditions. I agree. For developers, so companies stop crunch time. Beautiful comment, I love it. Stop crunch time and we make better games as a whole. Yeah, good use of NFTs. Do tokens for your workers. Actually, pay them more, period. You don't need to use NFTs for that. Yeah, just drives me crazy, man. What is gonna be the new thing? People waiting for the new thing and they didn't even learn about the old thing. That's the problem with humanity. We are always thinking about the new thing and we didn't even master the old thing. We want to put fucking rockets on Mars and we don't know even our brain. And I'm not against fucking science. I'm fucking lover of science and progress. But progress with a goal, with a clear goal. And the goal must prevail as two things. Our survival as a species and the survival of the environment we live as a species. These are the two main things that should matter for humanity in general. I don't see that happening right now. I see a lot of love for tech and for progress for the sake and ego of tech and progress, not because helping or trying to improve us as a species. So yeah, the Cyberpunk 2070, I could say many things about it because I got things about it. It's incredible. I know, cash rules everywhere, right? Okay, boys. Let's focus. I'm pressing tabs. Okay. So, what we want to do now, the hardest part. We are gonna put here, just for the sake of testing, 1 second delay. And when that second delay happens, we want to take this actor, detach from actor. No, it's detached from component, no? Detach. Yeah, detach from component. I don't care. No. Detach from component. Attach actor to component. I hear you. Thank you. Detach actor. I can try this. Let's keep world. And let's see what we got there. It's gonna be flying most likely. I don't know if it's gonna even work, but let's try. Okay. And now we need to recover control. And to do that, what we need to do here is to set world, set transform actor, and here we are gonna split this. We are gonna get actor transform. We are gonna take the location. The scale is not needed, but we can take it. We are gonna put this in 0, 0. And the last thing I want to do is to take the character movement. Let's copy this. I think I don't need this. Let's take this too. Let's put it there. So we got all together. The movement mode is gonna be now falling. Collision is gonna be dangerous. But let's put it. And this goes to the capsule component. No, one is okay. One is the character movement that goes for the movement. And the collision, okay, for the mesh. It's not completely true, but I just want to see first. And the capsule rotation, we put it on 0. It's not teleport, it's not sweep. Okay, we got some spam. We miss it. Smart spam. Geniuses. The world is going great. Target is actor. Yes, of course. So this is the target. Detach from actor. Target is actor. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Correct. Let's see. Yeah, okay, it's working. It's funny. It's funny, it's funny. It's working like shit, but at least it's working. I'm just thinking that I move, oops. I move the controller this side, the rotation, maybe it's... Maybe it's even better. Just in the rotations. Oh, I removed the... No. Where's the other? Oh, wow. Hey, hey. Don't fall, don't fall. Oh, man. That's sad. Okay, so I think this is... working. Oh, what was that? Oh, I still have that problem with... Ah, I see. Because I'm... I'm wondering... Is the position correct? Come on, come on. Oh man, I don't calculate well. Oh yeah, it's just... I see. It's good, it's good, it's good. Okay. Done. Tomorrow we do the mock-up. Let me see on Trello what we need to do for today. I want to test virtual hay fields, but not today. I think that's gonna take me one day. Let's don't forget about connecting everything back on the here. So we make our AI normal again. This for the Sentinel. Again, the size of the Sentinel is something I didn't decide yet. It is true that these big guys, I'm not sure yet how... Oh, I wanted to check one very important thing, and it's replication. We need to see if this works with 2 players actually. it works. Now, a couple of things are not working, and it's the replication bug. Yeah, that's gonna be like another chapter. Because my rotation is... he grabbed two. Yeah, all that things needs to happen with a multicast or server. I think server and client are struggling there. Yeah, you see, my position on client, my position on server, meaning that only the client. So my position on server is there, my position on client is there. Actually, it's cool fighting, and the other guy has... Oh my god. Yeah, I'm actually taken by him, but... So how big they could be to still be able to grab you? I think that's a good size, apart of all the problems we got with replication there. I'll try to check mockup curious, see how it works. Oh yeah, thank you. The gear is too expensive in my country, like impossible for indies, but I always wanted to see. Where are you from? Oh wait, wasn't Gus supposed to handle replication there? That's a good question, but AI happens on server, and this class maybe I did it on server only. We can check though if that's true or not. I can put this maybe local predicted, but you can see Brazil. So I guess it's harder to get mockup. It's interesting. One part it is, the other is not. In my understanding, I see he's struggling. This is gonna be hard to keep clean. I'm wondering if I do this. This is gonna be insanely dangerous. I guess controllers, different things can take part of this. Yeah, it's not gonna be so simple. It's not gonna be so simple. Fucking spam, eh? Hey Morango. How are you? It's not the... So this most likely... I mean, the collision is still there. That's weird though. It could be that one of these guys happens only on server. Holy fuck. He broke me. I kind of expected this, so I'm not kind of disappointed or worried. It's just there are different elements here. One of them is that the bonds transformations are not refreshed and the server doesn't know about them. That's one thing. And maybe let me see what I got in here. No, in the hero. If I go to mesh and then I go to optimization panel, only tick pose when render. Usually you want to always tick pose and refresh bonds for gameability system. This is important if you're using sockets. Now I'm gonna do that change visibility based. Yeah, let me see if I'm using that somewhere here. No, so I'm gonna go to the Sentinel and in his mesh optimization, I'm gonna say always tick pose and refresh bonds. I'm not sure what might happen, but I think it's gonna be very similar, but I want just to make sure that things make sense. Yeah, it's the same. It's kind of interesting though that my rotation on server is 000. Yeah, actually I want to check that. He doesn't grab me on client. He's not grabbing me on client, I believe. Let's do this. Let's go to grabs and then let's remove this second part so we can see this better. I'm gonna actually put one. It's easier. This is working, but I think one of the functions is only happening on server, and the reason I say that is because any kind of flickering is a desynchronization of two parts, and I think could be related with the mesh collision somehow, because maybe the mesh is not replicated, and that is problematic, because I'm not gonna replicate that. You don't want to replicate the mesh, of course, but for testing purposes, I'm gonna replicate the mesh. You shouldn't do this. I'm just very curious. Nah, bullshit. It's intriguing though. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to replicate transform if I refresh all the points and sockets, which is what I'm doing right now. I think something is desynchronizing one of these nodes, in one of these functions here. So what I wanna do tomorrow is to go one by one until I see what could be the one that movement mode could be movement mode. I can just also put here a print or something. I am what? Let's put this in white, let's put more seconds, and let's see what we got there. It's only on server. Come on. Joder, tío. Que sí, hombre, que sí. Ay, fucking. Grabbing by the legs seems cooler. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are many ways of doing this, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can do the top ragdoll, but let's just to see how much we can make this work, because I'm not completely confident about the multiplayer part. There is nothing built into pair animations, multiplayer synchronized. There is nothing like that. I know a couple of places where I can find that, but I need just to do some kind of copy-paste C++ code into the game ability classes. I can do that. That's the game ability shooter. There is a function that helps to synchronize two montages at the same time replicated. But here I'm doing something else, which is also taking the socket of one of the animations and using that as a root, as a root. So what I want to do here is to try this multicast. And make it reliable and see if we can read this on the client as well, because My intuition tells me that I might need to do this outside the class, and the character blueprint needs to take. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So here we can do the classic fuckery that I hate a lot. Run on server. We are gonna do custom event. Run on client. We are gonna take the only client is gonna be the server. That's the main problem. That's the main problem, because the owning client here is not the client as we understand, is the server, because it's AI. So it's gonna, I think even it says client, it's not gonna be client. I think it's gonna be server. But whatever, let's try. So we move from server to server to client, and then I can try multicast, but it's not gonna work, I think. Yeah, it's not even, it's only server. And multicast is gonna be only server as well, because it's AI. I know a way of doing this, and it's gonna be doing another game ability system. And that ability system is in the player, so it's replicated and happens on initiated on server, and that's where all the logic happens there about being grabbed. So in other words, we don't fire the logic of being hooked and attached to the creature on his attack. That's a passive attack, and if you think about it, it makes sense, because you then, when you are in that ability, you can put extra logic in that code, but it's not in the code of the attack anymore. It's independent, so then you can keep shooting, you can keep doing things inside that. You can call this a knockdown if you think about it. So in that knockdown, you put the logic there, you don't put the knockdown in the attack of the AI. This is already the attack itself, no? So the attack itself is another class. It doesn't happen inside this, as the damage, as many other things. So, and that will help me to replicate this properly, because now it's not replicated, and it's not going to be replicated because it's happening on server, so client doesn't have access to that. Let me check one thing out of curiosity. Okay, let me see if here we see a client. Yeah, you don't see client, only server, because this is fired by the controller that is only on the server. So even if the class is local predicted, is actually not true. Is, you can put server initiated or server only, it doesn't matter. It's gonna work exactly the same because it happens on server AI. So you see, yeah, Gas provides this method, but it's not about Gas replicating, it's about AI happens on server. It's a spawn server and initiates on server always, no matter what. So it's the built-in Unreal Engine framework, and because of that, AI is not predicted. You can predict the player though to the server, because the AI is happening from the server to the clients. And the AI is already replicated on the character movement and on gas, but you can't do inside a game ability system do a replication to the client because it's already replicated in the character of the AI itself. You can do that with the characters. So if I do that with a player, I can replicate that, to the players, like changing the transforms, whatever. What I mean is in AI abilities, there is no difference between using this or using this or using this. The only one that maybe is scary is this one, local only. I guess I'm not gonna see abilities because, oh yeah, I see abilities. But the funny part is still saying server, you see? So it really doesn't matter what you do, it's gonna be always server. Yeah, because if you think about it, local means server for him because AI is only on the server. So basically, even if you put here local only, it doesn't matter. Maybe this, and I put this as local predicted. Maybe here I enable, but I'm not completely sure. No, server. So in other words, most of these cases where I need to replicate variables or whatever, what I do is always to go through the character blueprint or the game state. But in this case, it's way better to use the character blueprint because it's one of the most efficient ways of replicating to the rest of the players and to yourself. That's one, going to the character blueprint, and the other is to use a game ability in the character blueprint, like a knockdown or like anything, So yeah, that's what I will do tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna switch off. I'm gonna do a couple of tests I need to do for Steam, and yeah, see you soon. Thank you for the company, it's been amazing. Have a nice one. Bye bye.